Unless it goes higher, then...
There we go. Then we should be good to go. On brand new machine. And me munching. Nom 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 nom. Now, rending, quite a bit later than usual.
No shit.
Because we were fucking busy Sunday.
Yep. Being busy bitches.
Chopping down trees for food and beer.
Yeah.
They really did revert to a Viking battering system.
I mean...
I provided labor. I got food, beer, kindling to start fire, and some plants that will grow me food.
Cool. Very quick side note besides Rant Berserker. You put the AMD HWAV1, right?
And that's not the one I need. In the settings?
Yeah.
No, you said H3 AV1.
Yep. Because that's hardware, not software. So then you're on the correct one. Everything's good.
Excellent. You said AV1.
Yes.
There was only one AV1.
Well, I got 5 different AV1s.
Well, I only had one.
Perfect. Wait, which software are you using again? It says on the program.
What, for recording?
Yeah, obviously.
OBS.
Yeah, okay, so well, I got 5 different ones on OBS. Well, three different ones for AV1 on OBS. Hence, I asked.
Interesting.
I don't know. Because
Anyway.
you have H264 and 265 as well. But anyway, yep, there we go.
Anyway, besides being busy, doing things this past week, I suppose, as a whole. Well, week and a bit at this point.
Yeah.
Is there actually anything to rant about?
I
mean, fucking European parliamentary election is coming up, here at least.
Parliamentary of the what and what now?
The EU Parliament.
Yeah.
Election.
Oh, that bullshit.
Yeah, politics. Yay.
Yay. Hey. I honestly do not give a flying fuck about the EU politics at this point because it's all a fucking mess.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're also not really in the EU, so...
But at the same time, we have to abide by every law from the EU because they're absolute assholes and not holding their side of the fucking bargain.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, they're not holding any of the things they're supposed to do. Well, we're supposed to do, like the trade things.
Yeah, but, you know, also politics and politicians. It doesn't really matter who you vote for. Not much is going to happen in the next entire freaking election period.
Yeah, that is true, but for fuck's sake. So annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't
indeed.
this past week I played Fallout 76? I think it was. Well, not really, but you know what I mean.
What?
Last week, I played Fallout 76 to have background footage for these rants.
Oh.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I'll be honest. You know, when I watch back the Rants Berserk, I kind of just have it in the background. I don't actually look at it.
Well, I also didn't use the footage because fucking hell, that game was jittery as fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I've put it down to just, servers running at 120% capacity because massive popularity spike because Fallout TV show was a massive success?
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me, but we know of a game that has a habit of doing that, Berserker.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get this massive thing coming. Let's not increase our amount of servers because why would we need that?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Really?
And that's not even, that's kind of different at the same time because, that is direct impact on the game. That's the game something happening. This was literally just the,
when Fury came out, Berserker.
Yeah.
What happened to both Gaiju
Exact
servers
same
and
thing.
World of Tanks? To be
The
fair,
exact same thing because I mean, to
Indeed.
be fair, World of Tanks did also do a direct fucking partnership, whatever you want to call it, putting the fucking Fury tank into the game.
Well, yeah, but that's it's World of Tanks. What the hell did you expect?
Yeah. And in fairness, it is just a actual tank that exists.
Well, yeah, but that's not really the point now, is it?
No. The point is, yeah, I feel like all these live service games really should know better by now, especially the big ass franchises like fucking Fallout.
But it costs money.
Yeah. And why spend money to make players happy when it doesn't make you any money back?
Yeah.
That's probably why all the very large scale developers and publishers aren't very successful with live service games, actually. Because if we take Deep Rock Galactic or Helldivers as an example, that is a very dedicated team that is actively listening to the feedback from their players and trying to keep their players happy first and foremost. Whereas, can't even fucking remember what it's called. The Kill the Justice League. That's what it's called. That's how crap it is. It's so far out of the out in the fucking periphery that I can't even remember the name. Fucking huge ass live service game developed by massive fucking developer and published by massive fucking publisher on an already very well established IP.
Yeah, but both of them probably have a massive amount of corporate bullshit on their ass.
Yep, it's doing like absolute fucking shite. Probably because it's all about raking in money rather than, having a continual revenue stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Investors are a pain in the ass as well.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I haven't got my money back yet. You fucking gave me your money 2 months ago. Fuck's sake, calm down. I know it's not that bad. That's exaggerated, but you can see my point.
Yeah. That's really the wrong kind of investment.
Well, obviously, but that's what a lot of them do.
Yep.
And I understand a lot of people, when they start up in a company that actually has a lot of potential, they need money, and they might take those deals because they actually get the money they need.
Yeah, but see, that's exactly the difference because, a small company that is going to expand and increase in value is... They're basically going to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to, and people are going to be happy because they get their money back.
Yeah.
A big-ass company like, say, EA or Ubisoft.
Yeah, they're just licking their asses at this point.
That stock price is already well up there because that is a big profitable company.
Yeah, because they do so much fucking bullshit.
Yep.
Literally ripping people off.
Yep. Oh yeah, Ginkles mentioned that Microsoft had just closed down for small studios because they need more more money on big projects.
Yes, I saw that little thing like, hey, let's buy all of these studios who can have, and then we just gonna lay them off immediately.
Let's shut down these 4 studios. Oh, let's make a new studio.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are you guys doing? Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop breaking things.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like they just shut down the studios so they don't have to support the games that they made anymore, so they can just start something new with the same developers.
Yeah. I mean,
I honestly feel like this is some, you know what some carpentry companies do? They build a house in a crappy way, they get sued, and then they shut down the company because they're bankrupt. And then they run away and start a new company.
and then 2 weeks later, they start a new one. Yeah.
And do the exact same thing, man. For some reason, the owner of that company is driving around in a like 1.5 million Norwegian BMW or something,
But see,
and he doesn't have any money.
the fun part on this particular one is that one of the studios they shut down
Yeah,
did make them a lot of massively popular AAA titles.
yeah.
I don't fucking know what. I mean, EA has been going very rapidly downhill for a very long time.
It has.
But like these past 2 years, maybe, it really feels like they've just decided to fucking drive off the cliff because it wasn't going downhill fast enough.
What do you mean drive down the cliff? They put the fucking rocket booster on the thing and pointed it downwards.
Oh, yeah.
They're going for the depth record into the Mariana Trench.
Ah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they want to see if there's a deeper part of it.
They want to find the actual Transformers
Yes.
so they can claim them.
Yes. Oh, Circer. Pause the
Actually.
pause and rant. Stand by.
Hello, hang on.
Okay. Hanging on. For dear life.
I was just thinking, who actually has the rights to create video games? And is it Hasbro that made Transformers? I can't fucking remember. So many things. So many tangents going on at the same time.
Oh, you sure you're thinking of Transformers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Because, you know, the...
Hasbro.
Yeah. The first Michael Bay Transformer movie that came out quite many years ago at this point.
2007.
Yes, quite many years ago at this point. I mean, pretty good fucking movie.
Yes, it has Michael Bay written all over it. There's a significant amount of explosions in it.
Yeah, but, you know, pretty good movie.
I'm not complaining. I'm just stating.
Second one was also alright, and then it just kind of went fucking downhill. But yes, they find... I can't even remember who it is they find. They don't find anybody. They dump all the fucking corpses into the Mariana Trench at the end of that. So that's what EA is doing. They want to obtain the rights to Transformers by actually acquiring the real ones.
Ah.
Yeah! Big brain move.
Big brain as well.
Or something.
Yes. Jesus Christ, man.
Now. Break in recording, you say?
Yes, I just Subnautica.
Yeah.
Now imagine a game like that, but set in Space Vikings on one of those planets.
Oh, that's why break-in recording. That would be interesting.
Indeed.
I don't even think I'm going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave it as a little teaser.
Fair enough.
But we do have, the primary planet. To not spoil too much. A lot of water. So it is feasible.
Yes.
To create a spin-off.
Big water means big munchy things.
I mean, not like the planet is literally named after big munchy things.
Shh. Nobody knows.
And now for something completely different.
You have to edit that clip in now, right?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Seriously.
Fine.
I want to see John Cleese on that fucking screen.
Fine. Fucking find me a video file I can plug into the editing software and I'll do it.
And now for something completely different.
Anyway, what I was going to talk about, the new Mad Max spin-off movie. Haven't seen it yet. It's probably going to be quite good. But they literally have an adult character already existing in the franchise, played by what's her face? I can't fucking remember now. And then they've gone and cast, is it Anya Taylor-Joy? She's called the girl from Queen's Gambit as that same character in this new spin-off. And these two people look about as similar as a fucking Eskimo and a sub-Saharan African. I feel like, I mean, no disrespect to her acting abilities or anything, but, when you have an already on-screen represented character, you kind of have to cast someone who looks at least similar.
Yeah. Now, it's kind of what they've done with some of the Disney movies, right?
Well, I haven't
Ariel.
actually... Yeah, I haven't watched that.
No, but... Tucker.
Yeah.
Which country is Ariel set in?
Well, there isn't a specific country, but it is very much placed in the fucking oceans around Scandinavia.
It's Danish.
Yes, it is a Danish story originally, but Disney's version...
So it's technically set in Denmark, quote unquote.
Disney's version is quite different. And yes, it's probably inspired by the North Sea.
Yes.
Specifically the bit between Denmark and Norway.
So... what happened to the live-action version?
So, why is the character black with dyed red hair?
Yeah.
Where did the fucking mermaids get hair dye from? And how is not getting washed out by permanently being in salt water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't think mermaids have dreads.
No. And Ariel very much don't.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there.
Political correctness bullshit. That's what happened there. Same thing that's happened with Ubisoft's upcoming Assassin's Creed game.
Set in feudal Japan?
Yep, set in feudal Japan. And starring random black man.
Okay, story time. To be fair, it has happened that black people ended up in Japan during that time,
Yes.
and they either became people like a shinobi because they're black, so then that blend into the dark better,
Yes.
or slaves, or
Yes.
just got killed the moment they stepped the foot on land.
Yes.
So it's not like extremely off.
No, but for that time frame, that person would probably not have become what that game is gonna make him out to be.
That's a different story entirely, yes. I mean, how many... I mean, the recent Assassin's Creed games generally has had a bit of a... Let's just plonk this character in here, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, Odyssey was fairly okay, just, you know, you're a wandering merchant... Mercenary.
Yeah.
Fair enough, there was quite a lot of those during those times.
Yeah. You also have the, I mean, it wasn't great in Assassin's Creed Valhalla either. They had, I believe, one character who was very much of African descent, but he was also, you know, actually depicted as being essentially a mercenary that they dragged up there.
Yeah...
Or maybe I'm thinking of some other Viking themed franchise, but you know, that actually happened. The Vikings did travel quite extensively and did meet a lot of other people, and you know, they were quite fond of people who knew how to fight.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's one
But,
thing Vikings like, that's it.
but, they had literal, actual fucking black people play very much Norse Vikings.
Yeah, that's no.
But, like, yeah, fair enough that there's black people who join the ranks of these Vikings and, you know, bring their own fucking fighting style and stuff and adopt some weapons and things.
Yeah, the Vikings did
But,
like collecting warriors, so to say.
they're not gonna be coming from fucking Norway now, are they?
Yeah, no. Hell no. There has been very few instances of foreign people becoming one with the population at that time.
And the primary example of it is the fucking Vikings invading and basically intermingling with the British population, well, the English population. And that is to, especially at that time, very fucking white groups of people.
Yeah. The most amount of color a Viking got is when he got burnt.
Yep.
There wasn't enough sun, damn it.
Well, there was when he spent 2 weeks out in the middle of fucking nowhere in a boat.
Or rain. You know, could have been rain the
Yep.
entire time.
Yep.
It happened.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, I am all for representing diversity in media when it makes sense and fit the setting. And it actually got me thinking in regards to our project, and that's all I'm going to say on that right now. But, you know, like, yeah, sure, having these various characters makes sense because they exist in real life. But, you know, maybe don't fucking paint a pride flag on their forehead when they are of a sexuality other than straight. Maybe don't take a character that out of 1,999,999 of them would have been of one skin color and then make it another skin color.
Yeah.
And that is one of the few
Okay.
things I think Starfield did really well. Because one of the main characters, one of the primary NPCs in that game is a character where, I mean, first of all, he's a black man, but that makes perfect sense with the unified post-Earth society. Well, unified, but you get my point.
As unified as people will become.
Yeah. People from all lower Earth having settled elsewhere in the fucking galaxy.
Yep.
But like, there are no indicators when you initially meet him. There are no indicators before you actually start talking to him and you learn about his backstory and realize that his husband has passed away. That is basically the first fucking point when you actually have an indicator that he is a gay character. And that is a gay character done fucking right. Because, for your average space adventure and pirate fighting, doesn't fucking matter where he likes to stick his dick. If Ubisoft had made that game, he'd come off his ship and go, "Hello, I'm gay."
Okay. Good for you.
I mean, yeah, exactly. That is how little depth a lot of Ubisoft's diversity characters, let's call them that, has. They're literally just there to fucking tick a box on a fucking list.
Yeah. It's kind of when they keep putting, these annoying kids in some games. They're there just so they can say they have this support character.
Yeah.
They don't actually provide anything for the game. Okay, so the one in Odyssey, yes, it actually does something to the story. But there are other games that just have them there just so they can be there, so you can have some quote unquote sentimental value. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Go away.
Yeah. It's hard to build sentimental value, a sentimental connection to an imaginary character.
Yeah.
And a lot of games fall very fucking short on it, and then if they decide to kill off a character, they really, really, really fucking put work into, making it seem like a big deal.
Yeah.
And now I can't think of anything else to rant about. That's not true. I just came up with one. So, you already heard that I have a dog again.
Yes.
It's Marley, my mum's dog, that I'm watching for the week.
Is that the one that's reasonable to keep up with, or?
It's not the fucking demon dog.
Yeah, great.
That's my mom's other dog.
Just making sure.
But turns out I'm gonna need a new gate for my yard. Or possibly just remounting the one I have. Because before dinner, my mum called me and said some people are going to bring the dog back because they found him running around across the street. So there's a gap there he can get out of. And now I've put a big ass bucket in the way so he can't get out from there.
Fucking dogs, man. Stop going
Dogs.
exploring. You're not the cat.
Well, I mean, he doesn't normally do that. This would literally be a case of my mom just dropped him off today, so he went to look for my mom.
Yeah, but god damn it, man.
Yeah. Like, he's fine being home alone, as long as he can't get out to look for the people that aren't home.
You stay home, damn it. Stop it. Free.
Yeah. And that is really the last thing I can think of.
Well.
Actually, do you know what I forgot?
What? Hit
Play.
record? Damn it, Berserker! Literally told you 4 times, and you still managed. Ah!
Yeah.
Well, nobody else
Whoops.
better win, or it's all your fault.
Whoops.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Wellington. Like I said, I've been busy.
I mean, I have as well, damn it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, do you have anything you'd like to say before we round this up? Other than cursing at me?
This mess of a man. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm any better, but god damn it. How?
Like the more time goes on, the more I'm amazed that I didn't get a fucking ADD diagnosis when I got the Asperger's diagnosis.
I am pretty sure it was supposed to be there, but they lost the papers for it. I couldn't be bothered to pick it up. I am 100% sure that would be the case.
Oh,
For crying out loud.
no, I was actually told you do have some traits of it, but not quite enough for a diagnosis.
Yeah, but you got all of the most obnoxious traits of it, apparently.
Apparently, I can be extremely fucking scatterbrained. And I am most of the time, and then suddenly I'll just hyper-focus on something and... yeah.
Well, yes, you are a fucking scatterbrain, because part of your brain is in my brain, damn it.
Details, me-tail.
You managed to scatter it to another fucking country.
Details, me-tail.
Bloody hell. Now, Norwegian government, the tax department specifically, when you ask them a question that is very, very detailed, like, this is what I'm wondering about, and they give you the vaguest fucking answer ever. That's what happened to me.
When you give them A or B question and they just go yes, or give them a yes or no question and they just go maybe.
A or B. Yeah, that's that's really how it was, because I've recently switched to a different thing from the government, so I have to tax it now, because, you know, that makes sense. Getting money from the government, you have to tax it.
Yeah, that way they can employ 2 people instead of just 1.
Yep. In any case, I set all of this up, and then suddenly, you know, I got some a little bit from the back, backwards in time, because they're supposed to pay out for since when I asked for it.
Yeah.
And they did.
Retroactive.
Yes, retroactive. That's word. That's words. I got some of that, but that also means I have to set it up in the tax card correctly. This is how much I made previous in the year, because you're not supposed to put it from the date you got it. No, previous.
Yeah.
The other government instance that I get the money from, they also pulled a much higher tax of that money than they're supposed to.
Great.
Because of course they are. And then I asked them, how do I set this up? Am I supposed to do what they put in all I'm supposed to get before or after they've taken their refund in the other social thing? Because they take some of the money back in refunds.
And they just went yes.
I just got the super vague answer that had nothing to do with what the hell I actually asked about.
So yeah, essentially they just went yes.
Yep.
Am I supposed to do this or that? Yes. Yeah, bureaucracy at its finest right there. Now I already forgot the random note I thought of. Yeah. Well, while you've been prior to you starting on that, really, I realized something.
Did you start looking at your computer while I was ranting the same thing I just did to you?
No. Like it was while I was waiting for you to start on that.
Yep.
That topic. Surprisingly, War Thunder hasn't really been up to anything stupid lately.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah, I am too. Let's see. Yeah, we still got plenty of time on the battle pass. Well, I say they haven't been up to anything. I mean, they've banned a bunch of people again. But, that's generally actually a good thing. Oh yeah, I am scared, Nico.
Speaking of being scared of absolute bullshit, my mom just sent me a message.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she sent me a picture of a message, hello mom, I broke my phone. Can you send me a message so I can get your number?
Yeah.
But you just sent that message to this... Are you fucking retarded? I'm not calling my mom retarded, I'm calling the fucking scammer retarded.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Can you send me your number? What the fuck?
Yeah. But yes, War Thunder. The
another thing,
they
also say here that the phone was busted, so you can also send back on this number, but you generally don't change number just because you lose your phone.
Nope.
At least not here. Maybe in the States.
I mean, unless you're an absolute fucking dummy and only have your contacts saved on the phone, which,
Even if I only have my contacts saved on my phone and not on my SIM, if the phone gets completely destroyed,
yep,
the SIM included,
yep,
when I can get back my SIM, I still have the same number.
Yep.
At least. Which means, yes, maybe I've lost the numbers that way, but they'll still have my number on the other side, goddammit.
Yep. Yeah. Indeed.
Besides, a lot of it is actually saved on the cloud now, because Norway.
Fuck the cloud!
Indeed.
I'm gonna go live in my cabin off the grid. Bye.
Yeah, you can't do that without the internet. I don't believe you.
I could. I'd get extremely fucking bored very fast.
1 week later, get me out of here.
Yeah. But
Where's the food?
I mean, I am a little old-fashioned paranoid on the technology front. Like, I don't have anything voice activated in my entire house because fuck that shit.
Well, I do, but I'm pretty sure the operator who was spying on me already has curled up into a ball in the corner of his office, crying.
I kind of have two issues with it. Like 90% of all voice activated stuff I've attempted to use just don't get my fucking voice and my speech patterns.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
But I mean, this amazing little thing. I have a Google Home, right?
Yeah.
I have it generally just so I can use it for speaker purposes.
Yeah.
And timers and stuff.
Yeah.
If I need them.
And to be fair, I think
Now,
that is
if I
why...
if I mute the microphone and then say the phrase, I don't want to say it now. It's gonna start talking. Then it says microphone is muted. Please unmute.
Yeah.
Excuse you. You said
Yeah.
the microphone is muted, but you can hear what I said.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, you bastard.
Yeah. I mean, I think the majority of people who have that sort of stuff basically only use it for music and timers.
Oh, actually, I was looking at a way to control the the RGB strip and some light bulbs I'm looking at to get.
Fair enough.
So I could literally just have it control light zones and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's another way of doing it. Like, but it's generally like smart home functionality more so than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I can record with it.
I've tried using Google Assistant on my phone, and
It's pain.
it does not work at all.
If you want to actually have it work somewhat okay, you have to spend 10 hours training it on your voice.
Yeah, and fuck that shit.
Effort.
I've attempted to use voice activation for, the hands-free Bluetooth crap in cars.
Yeah.
And because I have my phone system settings to be on English, the entire phone language on English, and I live in Denmark, so all the fucking names are in Danish. It has a seizure when when trying to figure that out.
Well, funny you say that, Berserker. Because if I put the Google into English, everything's fine. There's never a problem with it. If I put it to Norwegian, some interesting things happens sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I used voice activation, I was driving. Can't remember why or what car. But I needed to call my sister.
Fair enough.
And now I'm trying to think of a very typical Danish name that isn't hers. Her name isn't even all that typical Danish. It's very common, but it's not actually Danish in origin. But yeah, trying to say that in English and, make the fucking voice activation understand it did not go well.
No.
Basically, it tried to interpret her name as like 3 different words.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least it didn't call anybody else, but... yeah.
Give it. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's very much a case of excuse you. What?
Yep. Anyway. How about we end it on that disappointing technological bombshell?
Oh no, I'm gonna say something about the disappointing technological bombshell.
Well, go on ahead.
Yeah. my dad, he got one of these first, and we had some fun with it, just trying to get it to say, to play music and stuff. And then we wanted to listen to "Diggy Diggy Hole"
Oh no.
by Windrose.
Oh
Well,
no.
covered by Windrose.
Oh no.
Yeah, and since it was in English, like we said it in, sorry, it was in Norwegian, and we said it in English. It could understand us perfectly, but when it said playing blah 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 blah, it tried to say the English words but Norwegian.
Oh no.
So that was like, excuse me, what? What did you
Yeah.
just say? So diggy diggy hole become diggy diggy hole. Huh?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then Rage and Bone Man became Raga and Bondemann.
Yeah. I mean, my dad has a Google Home.
Rag and Bone Man, sorry.
And a lot of acquaintances through there has it. That's why they have it.
Fair enough.
So I think it was for Christmas or birthday. They gave my 80-year-old, well, they weren't 80 at the time, but they are 80 now, 80-year-old grandparents a Google Home.
That's risky.
My grandma in particular, who can basically say hello and thank you, and that's it for her entire English vocabulary. Consistently, when she attempts to use it, says hi instead of hey. And, it doesn't understand that, so... Yeah. And that is with it set to Danish.
That is kind of depressing. And honestly, I would like to say that my grandmother is worse, but she isn't.
Yeah, I mean... Neither set of grandparents is particularly technologically skilled.
Actually, I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. My great grandparents are not that bad in English.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand my great grandfather that's still alive, that he's reasonably good at English because he's traveled the world like 1 billion times at this point.
Yeah.
So that's, fair enough, but
Yeah. My grandma on my dad's side can't speak English, but she is fluent in Danish and German. Yeah, she's from southern Jutland. My great granddad on that side literally helped build bunkers for the Atlantic Wall. So yeah, she grew up with German basically being a second language. And the Danish dialect very close to Northern German dialects.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough.
My granddad on that side speaks conversational English. He can get by. He also speaks conversational French. So, and is somewhat okay at Swedish as well, actually.
So he's good, is what you're saying.
Well,
he's probably fine.
He grew up on Bornholm, which, especially at the time, had a dialect that was very similar to Swedish. And I think it's my great-great-granddad on that side who's actually Swedish or something like that. There's some Swedish blood from way out in that direction. But English and French, he's actually taught himself. So yeah. Now the other said, my granddad on my mum's side, not great at English. Like he can get by. Let's call it tourist English.
I mean, honestly, fair enough.
Yes.
That is the sad majority of a lot of Norwegians as well, can't tourist English, and
Yeah. And I mean, considering he only went to school for 7 years,
yeah, that's that's fine.
yeah. My step grandma on that side is conversational in English. She is also only in her 50s,
Still,
but still, yeah. And the real fun part is that one of the friends from down here in the local area is from England. And
Yeah.
he's taken a particular liking to me because, I am fucking fluent in English and understands slang.
Yeah, you're about 99% fluid.
Yeah,
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
I did. Yeah, because sometimes my brain just stopped fucking working.
Yep. Then it becomes literally fluid.
But yeah, when he's using words like bloke and the sort,
Yeah.
he's not used to people getting him initially.
What the hell's that bloke doing?
Yeah. But hey, it's great. I got free tools.
Yeah, why not?
And a bow.
We kind of have the same problem here because dialects is a thing. You know this.
Yep.
Some of the northern dialects is a completely different language as far as I'm concerned.
Well, yeah, as I mentioned, my fucking grandma grew up with a Danish dialect closer to German than current Danish. And my granddad grew up with the Danish dialect closer to Swedish than current Danish.
Gods.
I had great fun when I was in the army in southern, well, not quite in southern Jutland, but like just a little bit over where the border for southern Jutland is, and a lot of southern Jutland people there speaking in their dialect, which these days aren't as bad, well, isn't as bad as it used to be. But
Still bad.
Well, no, I don't think so, because I've literally fucking grown up with it.
It's still bad, but you're used to it.
My dad and aunts on that side of the family all speak that dialect to each other. As well as my grandma and grandpa, of course. They all speak that dialect when they just speak to each other. And they literally, even in family fucking get-togethers, they just switch depending on who they talk to.
Oh my god, it's like hearing the like from my country, from my part of the world. I would say when we like really pull out our dialect, we have certain words that people just like. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah,
and I get it. I very much get it, but it's funny.
Yeah, but see, when I was in the army, we had like proper Copenhageners who think where I live now is basically another fucking country. Like that's far, and I'm an hour by car outside Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Yeah. When these South Jutlanders were talking in their dialect, especially initially, these poor fucking people they literally turned into question marks.
Confused Uga.
Yes, and I was just standing in between laughing my ass off because I understood them perfectly fine, despite being from Copenhagen, and they were even more confused by that.
How are you how? Why?
Yeah.
We no understand. Why you understand? God damn it.
Yeah. Great fun.
Hey, what one good news?
Oh.
I'm getting a fucking freezy box thing.
Hey.
Soon, TM. Since I have a little bit of extra money, so I'm gonna buy something useful.
The freezing box. A cooler.
No, it's not a cooler. It's to put frozen stuff in, but it's a box.
So yeah. We call them.
It's called. It's literally called a freezer box, a freezing box.
Yep.
It's a freezer, but it's a box and not the fucking locker. So
Yep. We call them kummefryser. Don't ask me why.
What was that first word?
Kumme, Kumme, which is also the word for the toilet bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that like...
Danish.
This is shit. Let's just call it that.
But yeah, big ass fucking freezer.
I mean, to be fair, you have a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be that big though, it's only 98 liters.
Yeah, but you know, it's still big compared to your standard fucking, you open the door and pull out the drawer.
Especially when there's only 3 drawers.
Yep. I have one of mine entirely full of meat.
Most of mine are entirely full of meat and other
with
miscellaneous things.
With meat overflow going into the other two. Maybe I should organize my freezer soon.
I gave up on that.
Wellington.
Yeah, I already gave up on trying to do that.
We've had good news, we've had bad news, and we've had fun anecdotes. I think that's a good episode of DraugrBeard Rants.
Indeed.
So, that's how many people do we think are gonna watch this time?
At least one.
I'm gonna go for 3. So thanks to all 3 for watching. Would be funny if this is the one that blows up now.
Yeah, how many watched last time? Let's see.
Not a lot.
DraugrBeard Rants. Let's go. Let's see. 9, 6. There we go. 6.
Oh yeah. Huh.
It's not quite the record, but I love how we started with EP1 and then just fuck it. And just
fucking effort.
Yeah.
Hey, I stayed on brand. And with that, thanks for watching. Do all the fucking YouTube stuff. And
hang on. Fucking hell, there's things everywhere. Why sound? Okay, there we go.
Okay, now can I end the fucking video?
Yeah, but bye people. Jesus Christ, that was off the rails.